Fire signs, you gorgeous people. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Thank you so much for checking in. If it's your first time joining in, welcome to the channel. I'm Adrian H of Ancient Great Life. And if you're returning, welcome back. If you're a first time cross watcher, if you're not a fire sign, you want to stick around. The fire signs are so exciting. They're so exciting. So let's check. This is your reading for, so it's basically a romance reading, but it focuses a bit on the other person. So, maybe the person that disappeared, or that, you thought you had like a solid thing going and suddenly it wasn't so solid anymore, or, it's like, so maybe there's a little bit of confusion and you'd like to know what exactly is going on. Is he still for me? Is she still for me? Is it time to move on? What's the buzz? Right. So this is obviously a general reading for you. If you want to have a personal reading, just check down below for me. All my details are there. I'm running a special for the month of October, 20-minute reading. It's a general reading along with 2 questions. So I sent you a video so you can watch it as many times as you want, or a video link rather, you stream it. $17, 14 pounds or 250 rands. Okay. Alrighty, so we are going to start with Aries. Okay, so Aries, this other person, they're still kind of working a bit on self-love. They are working on loving themselves, accepting themselves, kind of wanting to be good enough for you. Alright, now we are not saying that he or she is not good enough for you. What we are saying is that the person might feel that they still need to work. There's still some heart issues that they need to work on. Okay, some self-acceptance, some little glitches over there. All right, and you want to give a person the time to do that, because when you do get in any sort of relationship with anybody, not even just a romantic relationship, any relationship, it always works better when that person has got a very strong flow and a belief in themselves and a strong basis and a foundation of self-love. Okay, so give them that time. You carry on being the awesome Aries that you are, doing your thing, and wait for them to be ready. Okay, you see, they want to give you the absolute best. They want to give you the absolute best. All right. I think sometimes when we look at Aries, because Aries is so structured and so good at kind of getting the ducks in a row and keeping the ducks in a row, that this person wants to wants to kind of flow in with your pattern. So they want to be part of your row, with your ducks in your row. They don't want to come in like be the whole monkey wrench, or that it turns your whole toolbox upside down. All right? And just trust that it will happen when it's supposed to happen. Okay? They've got a strong belief in you. This person really looks up to you very strongly. I get this feeling they really look up. They look at you and go like, oh my, like, oh, So give them the time to get into that space. They're busy letting go. They're working on it. They're working on it. Okay? They may just need a little bit more time than what you would sometimes take to work through things, because everybody's different. All right? We celebrate each other's differences, because we live in a world of variety. Leo, lovers. Leo, lovers. Leo, Leo, Leo. You may be dealing with quite a hyperactive energy here. Maybe a Gemini, but believe it or not, there could actually be some Virgo energy here. Believe it or not. Okay? Believe it or not. Maybe Sagittarius, but Gemini may be Virgo. Very playful. Okay, very flowing. Very different kind of... I think this person may not want to be quite tied down just yet. All right? They still want to have a little bit of experience about life. They still want to go out there and still have a bit more life. All right? They are not 100% ready to get into a relationship and the intricacies of a relationship. But they're checking you out. They're checking you out, and they're saying, if I do decide, so they're contemplating. Okay? If I do decide that I maybe want to be with someone, that could be the one for me. So they kind of like evaluating things. Do I, don't I? All right. Do I flow with this person or not? You know, do we flow as one? Okay. But they already know that they kind of want to be with you. They just kind of need to need some time to make up their minds. And give them the time. Don't worry. You give them the time. All right. Gemini. All right. So your other person, there's very deep healing taking place there. Okay. They're more in the final stages of it, but there's deep healing taking place over there. Okay. Working in those shadow sides. Maybe spiritual awakening. And spiritual awakening can literally be that they've just got more of an understanding for who they are. They're beginning to realize their own value. All right. It doesn't mean that they have to wake up in the morning and be praying to the sun or something like that. But they're beginning to realize their own value. They're good at it. You know, they're good at it. Okay. They're seeing you for the divine part of source that you are. They're seeing you for the divine part of source that you are. Okay. Let's see what the angels have got to say for this other person, new beginnings. You can even check a couple of, like about a week and a half ago, a week and a half ago, I uploaded for all the individual zodiac signs as well, love and romance. This will focus on you, because what you also want is, you want to be ready. You know, you don't, it's easy to focus on the other person and the outside, you know, things that are there. But you also want to be ready for this relationship when it comes around, for this person when he or she comes around. You want to be ready for it, okay? And the way that you get yourself ready is by also doing that inner work. So what guidance are the angels giving us here? We're going to pull out a roll of cards for you. You're going to draw a lot of cards, okay? It may be a general guidance reading, but we're going to give you good general guidance, okay? So, Aries. They're looking at you, they're going like, it could definitely work. I believe that you are a bit of a different choice to the kind of partner they would ordinarily go for. So they kind of have to make up their mind, do they go for this or not? You know, do they actually take this chance? So they're kind of a bit of a space of, what if it doesn't work out? Okay, so they're contemplating. They're contemplating. They're sitting there like the hermit, and they're thinking, and they really, whether they realize it or not, they're working with Archangel Ratziel. So you can work with Archangel Ratziel as well. So contemplating, is this for me? Is this what I want? Okay. Do I have what it takes to make this Aries smile? Okay. Their program might also be quite a bit full. They're still dealing with things like accepting help, getting the balance there, you know, a couple of concerns. As we said, they're in the process of getting ready. Remember, 10 is also circles of completion, so they're getting there. They're ending a cycle and getting in the new cycle, but they still need some time to work through their stuff, okay? To reevaluate probably their values. Not like you are worth it or not worth it, but almost like they are more busy getting themselves ready. So they know they want you. They already know that. They know who you are. You may not know that they're checking you out, but they know who you are. And they want to kind of, you know, be ready first. But look at that. They're going to just come out and say it. They're going to just come out and say it. When they are ready, they're going to come in all boldly, you know, and this strikes me as a person that comes in and, you know, comes in with all the whole fireworks and everything and just says, here I am. This is how I feel. I love you. I want to be with you. I'm sorry. This is just what it is. Okay? Your dreams are coming true. And their dreams, you are basically their dream coming true. You are their lavish abundance. So what you want to do is you want to, instead of worrying too much about this other person coming in, who is it, you want to focus on being the best version of yourself. being in the flow. Archangel Gabriel is all about being in the flow, following your gut feeling. Okay, you want to be in the flow there. So when they finally realize that you are what they're indeed looking for, then you are shining as brightly as they anticipated you shining. You're not sitting around there doubting yourself. Okay? Leo, look at this. Relationships developing to a new level. Okay? That's it. This person is almost like they're having some kind of spiritual awakening. It might also be that this is a person that is still got a tender heart, but they're realizing that it's time for them to shape up a little bit more, become a bit more, you can almost say hard, you know, a bit more decisive, cutting out some things. So that they're adapting a little bit to the new way of being still, okay? Looking for balance, looking for moderation. They're working on it. They're working on it. And I said you want to give them the time to do the work. Because if you rush them, then you could be rushing into something that could have been beautiful, but because you're rushing, you know, the whole thing is just collapsing, it's crashing. So and I mean, this is a long-term thing. So if you're going to be with somebody long-term, and if you're looking at being with somebody for the rest of your life, then a little bit of extra time shouldn't really make such an impact. Okay, look at this, the wheels are turning. The wheels are turning in your favor, Leo. The wheels are turning in your favor. It could be marriage coming there. Events behind the scenes. Releasing fears that hold you back. Remember, sometimes, as I said, you know, a lot of times you're looking at the other person, but sometimes the person holding the whole thing back is not the other person, but it's you. It can seem like it's the other person. So maybe also check what is it that you need to release. Are you really fully ready to, you know, share your center space and your stage? Are you really ready? Because there's exciting new opportunities coming in. Your own life can be going out in beautiful, expanding in beautiful ways. Are you ready to share that center stage, Leo? Sagittarius. Okay? Sagittarius, not the other person, you. Okay? But it's almost like you weigh up the pros and cons, but you're focusing on the cons more. The moment you get one pro, you give 3 cons for it. Okay, so you could be scaring them off a little bit because you just seem too perfect. All right. Maybe you want to breathe there a little bit and see how things go if you release a little bit of control. You don't have to release it all, just a little bit. Because they kind of watching you and they're contemplating you and you go like, maybe, I don't know, maybe not. Do I, don't I? You know? Do I give them the chance? Do I go for the date? Do I go for the coffee? Do I just ignore them and forget about it? They're not sure. They're not sure what to think. Okay? And if you are wishy-washy on your side, then they keep on not knowing what to think. And then somebody else might come out that offers more clarity along the way. Because look at this, it can be ready. You are ready. They might not even know that they are ready. They don't even realize that they're ready. They might not even be interested in a relationship right now. They'll be like, whatever, it's not for me. My life is working. I might like a relationship, but I'm not gonna go and force it. So they're like, you know, I'm not gonna bother. So you need to show up and you really need to shine. And you if I may say this, you need to really show up to the party. Okay? Because things are looking up. And it's the end of a difficult situation for the other person. And the other person's life is expanding. And the longer and the more that person's life is expanding, the less you become, the less is your chance of being a part of that life, the less it's possible. Okay? So it's about releasing harsh judgment from your side, also Sagittarius, about this and that and the other. Okay? And maybe just throwing caution to the wind a little bit and seeing where it goes. Being too cautious, being too frivolous. With your time, with your resources, with your money, with your everything. You can always get money. Time is something you can't get back. So you need to see how you're going to spend your time. Okay? How are you valuably going to spend it? And who do you want to spend it with? Let's get you some extra guidance over there. Let's get you some more guidance over there. All right, Aries. Aries, they're thinking of you. I mean, we're saying it over and over. They're thinking about, and they're thinking of you favorably, but they've got concerns. And they want to make the move, but let it go a bit. Release control and see what they do. I'm telling you, Aries, this person is looking at you. They are looking at you. And they're going, do I, don't I? Leo. Again, this person want to come in with strength and support and tenacity. But they're like, do I... They want to kind of tame this lion. Look at them. They want to tame it. But not tame it to take away your shine, because they're interested in their own story of life. They're not interested... You might be worried and concerned about them sharing your light and stuff on your stage and stuff. They are happy for you to do you. They're like, you do you, boo, I'll do me. But I want to know at the end of the day that you are mine, that your heart belongs to me. That's what they want to know. Okay? So window shop as much as you like to, but you eat at home, that sort of thing. They want to know that the heart is yours, because then they'll give everything, absolutely everything. So much more than you can possibly imagine. This person's a true gem. They're a true gem. Okay, so don't let your fears hold you back. Sagittarius, you beautiful people. This can be so beautiful if you just stop thinking so much and putting up all these walls and these barriers. Okay? Because they come in. They may come in with, everybody comes in with their own little stuff, but they come in with such wonderful positivity to your life that not even you imagine. So you might consider a whole lot of problems and concerns and darker things. What if this, what if that, what if that? And they come with a completely different thing that you'd never even imagine. And it makes your heart so happy. Makes your heart so happy. Okay, so take the chance. Take the chance. Take the chance. All right. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Comments are welcome. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if it resonated with you, so I can keep on making these videos. You see the future ones coming up. Love and light from my heart to yours. If you want to book a personal reading, running a special, all the details down below. Thanks so much. Goodbye.